Hello and welcome. My name is Sub and this is SubStanceFtbl. So in today's video I'll be bringing you a new series here on the channel, and this will be tier list. So I'll be doing different type of tier lists about football boots. So I'll be ranking football boots based on mostly on a state, because I haven't used a lot of these boots. But yeah, I'll be doing different categories, so things like signature boots, mercurials, speed boots, power boots, that everything kind of thing. So I asked on Instagram a few weeks ago, who would you like to see first for the signature boots one, and the player with the most votes is none other than who you see in the title of the video. So he really needs no further introduction. 2-time Ballon d'Or winner, World Cup winner, Champions League winner, probably the most loved footballer of all time, the only person I've seen made roadman scream, and use of fake passports, and his name is Ronaldo Diaz's Moreira. Now if I butchered the pronunciation, I'm sorry, I don't have a Brazilian Portuguese tongue. So for those who don't know who that is, I'm talking about Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is probably, I say, my second favorite footballer of all time. Him and Thierry Henry are probably the reason why I like football so much. And I've been lucky enough to actually get my hands on one of his signature boots quite recently as well. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'll be breaking it down in terms of categories and what I'll be looking for when I'm ranking these boots.
1 hour later.
So the next thing to do would be break down the different categories that I'll be using for the video. So they're pretty much self-explanatory. It's not like the usual A, B, C, D that you sometimes see in other tier lists. This is a footballing version. So at the top we've got GOAT, then we've got world class, elite, decent, mediocre, and then trash. And then at the bottom we've got all the different boots that we're going to be reviewing, and these are all Ronaldinho signature boots that he did have. So if you don't know about Ronaldinho, he's one of the only Nike players that have his own, or Nike sponsors for football anyway, that had his own kind of separate silo along with the normal tiempo. He had his own, I think it was called either Ronaldinho or R10 Dios, or R Dios, you get the point. He basically had his own self signature boots pretty much. It's not similar with the CR7 range, but those are still all mercurials. These were just their own kind of separate entities for maybe just 2 parts. He did have his own kind of signature colorways, but he did have his own silo as well. So in terms of what I'm basing this kind of rating or ranking on, I would say I wouldn't say it's performance wise, although I do have a pair of the original ones that his first pair. Yeah, it's not based on performance wise. It'll probably be mostly based on aesthetics and maybe kind of icon nostalgia or the design of the boot. So there'll probably be a bit of bias in it. So there you go. So without further ado, let's get started with number 1. So number 1 would be the one I just showed you here. If you don't know, these are the boots. These are the first viral ever football boots, if you didn't know. So if you've ever seen that video of Ronaldinho hitting a crossbar, I don't know, 4 times in a row, these are the boots. He gets the boot, someone gives him a pair of boots in a briefcase, and these are the boots there. And if you didn't know, that's the first YouTube video to ever hit over 1 million views. So yeah, that's a little bit of history for you there. These boots are history. And of course, I think Nike actually gifted him the boot after he won his second Ballon d'Or in 2005. So yeah, another piece of history there. So that's when Nike didn't give away signature boots for no reason. Yeah, so first of all, for me, that's got to go in GOAT tier. It's got the icon value, it looks great as well, feels good on feet as well. Now we move on to his first pair of his signature style, the R10 Dios, the first iteration of the boot. I'm not a fan of these boots though. I feel I know they're supposed to look a bit old school, but at the same time, I don't know, they're just very squarish and clunky to me. So the colorway is alright, you can't really go too wrong with black boots in my opinion. So I'm gonna put it in mediocre for now. Mediocre just for now. And then next would be same kind of silo, but it's kind of a pearl white and navy to it. Again, I'm not a huge fan. I wouldn't say it's complete trash, but I'll just put in mediocre for now. See? And then next one, again, same silo, but this one's a red or maroon, dark red or maroon kind of color. I like this one. These look better than the previous ones in my opinion. I think I'll put them in a much higher but I put them in decent. You know, they're not bad, they're not great, they're alright. I like the colorway. So, and moving on to his like second iteration of like his own personal silo. Personally, these look much better. They got rid of the tongue for this one, and they look more like conform. They look like more like the modern tiempos that we have now, to be fair. You know, maybe the silo was a bit before its time in terms of how it looks, but yeah. So starting off, you know, Nike usually start him off with like the black and white colorway. Again, I put this in decent. Yeah. See, I'm not a real big fan of black boots. I'm more of boots of like white, silver, red mainly. I do have the odd pair of black boots, but onto this next colorway. I think this is most likely inspired by, you know, because he's Brazilian. So you've got the white, you've got the green, you've got the gold or yellow. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, you've got that. So for me, I'm putting this one in elite. Next, again, we've got another of the same silo. You know, but this one's gold. You know, there's something about this one that just makes it stand out. I'm gonna put this one straight away into world class. These look great on feet as well. I remember when he used to wear them for AC Milan. So yeah, I'll put these ones in world class straight away. Again, you've got another one of the first iterations. Like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna put this one in mediocre. Really, it's nothing fantastic about the boot at all, in my opinion. And then you've got the kind of inverse of this one. So you've got the gold as the main color and then the white as the secondary color. In my opinion, they're doing a bit too much. I don't know, like you have to be very particular when you have like gold boots. Like you don't want to do too much with it. Like, you know, the one I just put here in world class, you know, that's like a perfect example of the good balance of having gold boots. This one is a bit too much. So I'm gonna put it in decent here. This one, it's brown trash. I'm sorry, I don't like brown football boots. It just, you know, screams 1940s. So yeah. And then next one here, we've got the second iteration of his personal silo, but it's in yellow. See, these ones, they're not too bad in my opinion. I'm gonna put these. I'll put these in elite. And last but not least, see, out of all his like signature boots, apart from this white and gold one, this is probably my personal favorite. You know, it's got all my favorite colors: white, red, black, for a pair of football boots. So when I used to play on like Nike ID or my Adidas or anything like that, those are the three colors I use. I don't know why I don't support United, but you know, those are my three go-to colors usually. Anyway, I want to put this in world class as well. So here are the final rankings. In my opinion, I think it's not too controversial. Maybe some of you have different views. If you do, comment down below which ranking or which place you'd put each boot. In my opinion, I think this is pretty much alright. I think I'll keep it like this in terms of like future videos. I think only one boot can be GOAT level. You know, like I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. But yeah, I think this is a pretty fair ranking in my opinion. I don't think anything's too bad. I don't think, maybe you might have some of the lower ones a bit higher, but that brown one is the worst one, so hands down. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, comment down below. Make sure to like the video if you thought it was sublime. If you thought it was subpar, please still like the video, it goes a long way. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and yeah, thanks for watching. This has been SubStanceFtbl. My name is Sub. Peace out.